boys and girls, we're going to go over our notes for lesson 8 now, which is on the Persian Wars and a very specific battle of Marathon. So open to lesson 8, and we're going to start with notes here. So the Persian Wars were fought between Greece, which is the civilization we're studying, and another civilization called Persia. So if we look at our notes, we are going to go ahead and write in Persia. So if you'll write in Persia, P-E-R-S-I-A, Persia. P, and do a capital P, that's a specific name of a civilization. So I want to show you where Persia is. So Persia is right here in within these red borders. This is the Empire of Persia. And as you can see, it was quite large. And over here, you should recognize this little piece of land, and that is where ancient Greece was and where Greece is today. So you can see how big Persia was compared to Greece. Now, these two empires were going, or civilizations were going to war. So which one do you think would win? Well, most people thought that the Persians would win because they had many more soldiers, and you can figure that out pretty easily because of how large their empire was. They had a lot more people. So everyone thought the Persians would win because they had many more soldiers. Now, I already wrote this in, or left this in for you by accident actually, but you guys get a freebie. So one of the battles of this large war took place at a city-state called Marathon, where the Greeks actually defeated the Persian king. Now, some people pronounce his name Darius, some people pronounce his name Darius. So King Darius or Darius and his army. Isn't that amazing? Because of how large Persia is and how big their army was, the Greeks still were able to beat them in this battle. Now, not the war, but the battle. And a battle's just one fight within the big war. So I want to show you where Marathon was. So here again is Greece, a little closer up, but right here is Marathon. So the Greeks defeated the Persians here at this city-state, and then something amazing happened. One of the Greeks ran from Marathon to Athens, the city-state we just studied for the last 2 lessons. And when that Greek runner did that, he ran 26 miles to Athens after the battle. 26 miles is a little bit shorter of a distance than it is from Pueblo to Colorado Springs. So maybe to Fountain. Pueblo to Fountain, maybe on I-25. So that's about 26 miles. What's significant about that is today we call a race that's 26 miles long a marathon. So that is the origin of the name of that race, which is Marathon. It comes from the Battle of Marathon. So here in our notes, we're going to write down 26 miles. And down here, we're going to write marathon. Now, we're not going to capitalize marathon this time because it's just a thing. It's not a specific race. It's just a marathon. Over here, we capitalize it because it's the place, the specific name of a city-state in Greece. So there you go. Those are your notes for lesson 8.